with a bell. No, it's yeah. So just for you to say that, then you're already telling me that you went through a lot of adversity yourself, so you understand what it means to actually try to succeed and go, have the me against the world idea and mentality, and just, there's only an other way to go but up. You have to always keep thinking positive. I got to say one of the biggest examples is Alan Tremblay, my promoter. He's been fighting cancer for the past 3 years, and the first couple of years when he started promoting me and stuff like that, he still managed to have me active and fight 3 10-rounders, world title fights, 10-rounders. And I feel like that's a high activity rate for any fighter. And because of that, I'm able to have boxing as my career. It became my full-time job. I didn't have to do anything else. I'm not a part-time fighter. It's become a full-time thing for me. And obviously, because of my inactivity, Alan has really taken control from the cancer. It really hit him hard. And, I just knowing that he was able to fight his own fight on a personal level, but still have the heart to just, work with me, and just, I feel like, man, I have no excuses. I mean, here's a guy who I see all the time that's helping me out. I'm a woman boxer, for goodness sake, in a male-dominated sport, and he's doing everything that he can to put me in a position that he feels like I deserve to be in, because he sees the work. And, it's truly an amazing thing, because every day that I see him, every time that I talk to him, he holds nothing but a smile. And I can only imagine what chemotherapy will do to a person, you know what I mean? Or go through radiation just to fight that. And for him to smile and act like nothing's happening to him it's one of a kind. I think it's one of a million. So,
I'm going to say something here. There's an expression I've been taught, and I've kept it within my soul. And it's something that up to this day sticks with me. You're born to do what you're doing here, Anna, and the thing is with it, you're born to do it, and no matter how much you have to take, you're born to be able to take what you're dealing with. The trial and tribulations that you go through, you're able to take it. You may not feel you're able to take it, but you're born to do what you're doing. You're born to tell a message. You're born to tell a story. And sometimes what you go through may not have anything to do with the fact that it's your journey. It may be the fact that you're walking what you're walking for somebody else, to inspire somebody else's journey. So, in all the suffering, all the struggles, and there is struggles, just remember that you are reaching out to people and inspiring people without you even knowing.
Wow, I appreciate that, man. Right now, my blood flow is moving really fast. I'm getting pumped. I feel like I want to put on some gloves and some shoes. I mean, I just want to start boxing. I'm like, man, that's real positive stuff. I really appreciate that.
You're in the zone. I can feel it. I feel it. I remember what it was like as a fighter to be in the zone. I had something called chronic fatigue syndrome for 7 years. It took away 7 years of my life as a fighter. The doctors told me that I would never be able to live the life that I live now. The facts are I'd have to use in tablets. The facts are I probably wouldn't be able to get out of my bed. The facts are that all that is not true, and I'm living my life that I am.
Yeah.
The things I'm contemplating now, people would think I'm crazy. And when I listen to you talk, you are totally inspiring. So, let's look at the flip side of things. Let's look at things in another light. So, okay, you get past this opponent, which I'm sure you will do. And, we look at you now fighting on the undercard of Mayweather-Canelo. And you're walking out in that arena. And you think about all those naysayers. And you think about all those people who said, Anna, you're never going to make it. You're never going to be able to do it. And you walk out there. And you get inside that ring. And you put your hands up when they call your name out. Before you fight, and you're looking at the opponent, what's that feeling going to be like?
I'm sure it'll feel indescribable. I'm sure I probably would feel numb at the moment, because there would be so much to process at that time. And I think the first thing I would want to do is just look around at my team, the people that I know and that I love, see them and make sure, and just to see them happy, and just to be able to share and appreciate that moment with them, with all the naysayers and haters, I mean, they're always going to be there. You know, if they try to, you know, bring me down, or even like other haters trying to bring other people down, you know, the only thing that you can make them do is have them bring you up. You know what I mean? It's like, say what you want to say, hate if you want to hate, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to remember that, and it's just going to inspire me to get better, you know? And
the best way to deal with a hater is to show more success.
Yeah, exactly.
And come on, let's be honest. The
art of fighting without fighting, right?
Exactly.
It is.
You can't get better than that. Okay, let's talk about, there's something else. Slightly mischievous. What would be your dream showdown?
My dream showdown? Oh man, I would love to have just, you know, chapters of like these big manga fights. I mean, I've been trying to get these fights against someone like a Jackie Naba, who's like huge in Mexico. You know, a rematch with Jessica Marcos, who fought over in Argentina. I mean, I'd like to actually get this girl, Chantal Martinez. She's a big draw over at Panama, but she was talking smack, you know, a couple years ago. And when I started calling her out, all of a sudden she can't even say my name anymore, you know? And I mean, you know, Yasmin, I would love to have at least those particular fights on top of all the mega fighters in my weight class, in my division, because I feel like...
Let me throw a fight out there for you, and a fighter that I've interviewed beforehand, Ava Knight. Okay. Let's throw this out a second. So you're super bantamweight, right? Correct?
Yes.
So if you could do a catchweight bout, so like Ava Knight were to come up to bantamweight, she has fought a bantamweight before, so you could come up to bantamweight, and you move down to bantamweight. Could that happen? Could that fight happen?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know if I can even make 118. I think the last time I was at 118, I was probably like 16 years old or something like that. You know, and that's probably like half my lifetime ago. I think at the stretch it'll be at about like 120. You know, for my build and for my dimensions and stuff like that.
Could it happen?
Could it happen at 118? No, I can't.
Okay, then so then maybe Ava moving up. I'm sure it'd be a big money fight, would it not?
I don't know. I don't know how many people know Ava Knight. You know, no disrespect or anything like that. I mean, you know, for a while she was over at the same area that I was at. You know, the Bay Area and stuff like that. And the thing is like it's not like the layout hasn't been done before. I have headlined over in the Bay Area, and I was able to draw a lot of people. I mean, thousands of people without the backing of a TV network or even a big major promoter at that time. And the thing is that she has the ability to do that too. And in order for it to be a big major money fight, a blockbuster fight where people are going to be talking about, just like what they used to do with Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hagler, Ray Leonard versus Hearns, you know, stuff like that, you need to be a big name. So if you're telling me that if you're going to have someone like, you know, who doesn't quite have their name built up, and they're only going to have their mama and daddy coming over, you know what I mean? It's not going to come out it won't be, it won't be worth it. You know what I mean?
What about Kalisha West?
Same thing. I mean, the thing is okay, her and Ava Knight headlined a fight. Ask them how many people came to their fight. I mean, you bring out these two names. They fought twice, right? On one of them, they headlined. Ask them how many people came out. Ask them how big of a wave, how big of a ripple did it actually come out to? You know, once you get that, then maybe we can move on to something a little bit more different. You know what I mean? I mean, this is the hurting game, but at the same time, you know, this is my livelihood. This is what I do on a daily basis. This is what I come up with, you know?
I'm really glad you're saying this, because if you listen to a lot of boxing forums, people say, oh, why is he not fighting that person? He should fight that person. He's scared of this person. He's fighting that person. It's not about being scared. It's about business, making business sense. Every time you get in a ring, you're taking a chance of your life. So, of course, you need to make the matchups that make sense at this stage.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, I don't have a problem stepping in the ring with people. I mean, I went to another person's hometown in front of 40,000 people of her own people, and the week before, there was a Filipino fighter that fought there, and they just got rioted. I mean, his whole team just got jacked. Remember the Casimiro fight?
Yes.
Do you remember? Yeah, and then people started coming into the ring, they started throwing chairs and stuff like that, they started hitting Sean Gibbons and stuff like that. No Filipino person wanted to be in the arena with me on that night when I fought Jessica Marcos in Argentina. I will go to your house and fight. But the thing is that there were 40,000 people there. Come on.
Okay, then